Well, that was only a pain in the backside. Alright, apparently we're back up, but according to the Weather Channel, we may still have a problem. There is a very large storm system heading my way, and I have a feeling we may lose power again. If we do lose power again, that's probably going to be it for this evening. I don't think we'll fight the elements to continue. But if we get lucky and it passes over us, hey, we'll keep going for another hour or two. I mean, good Lord, it's only 6:30. All right, Tuala, prepare to be amazed. Oh my God, why is it taking so long?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
Yeah.
Did you have some questions you needed answered first?
No.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Sure. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Sir, yes, sir.
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly.
You need to watch
Your
this uniform.
physiological
Tuala.
results are... Huh. That's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry, though. It's not going to affect your score. It's just, different is all. But, where were we? Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need.
Yeah, well, that ship you gave me was a piece of shit, so...
This output... Wait, you hacked into the actual debug system? Huh. You really do know your way around machines, don't you? I'll make sure that's noted. Though working around the system instead of in it isn't the way this test is supposed to be done. Now,
Screw you.
how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6.
Told you you'd
No
be
one clears
surprised.
Tier 6, even with the debug tools. Should be damn proud of yourself.
I am.
I've never seen someone reach that tier. Huh. That's incredibly impressive.
So then,
You're lucky
looking at
to
your
know me.
results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years.
3 years?
Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that.
3 years? Oh, that's incredible. For some, it can take as long as a decade. You should be incredibly proud.
I am.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today.
Let's do it.
Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath.
I swear on a daily basis.
You want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Can we do this under the table?
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Vanguard. Adventure awaits you.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Okay. Can I do my oath first? And Tuala. Take your damn time.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars.
It's daylight.
Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure.
Okay.
So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Sure. Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your
Thank
all
you.
out there. Supra et Ultra.
54,000. Holy smokes. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy?
Yes, I do remember that.
Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Were any of the old journal entries helpful?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts.
Then why did you bring
I
it up?
have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja. She must have been quite an amazing person.
Ah, she absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Being paired with the boss must have been quite an honor.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation, the best way to really get to know someone.
Let's see. I take it I'm the protege on this journey?
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you.
That
Some
doesn't
people
seem
find
cozy.
that terrifying.
Yep.
I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates.
Bond. James Bond. I take it I'm the protege on this journey?
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit.
A bit?
You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Is she, dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I think we could do that.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
Ah, nice. Huh. I'd like to discover more about what we have right here. I think it's a little too early for that. Let's see. Well, you certainly have me all figured out.
Good. Then we're both on the same page. Anyway, that's all I had to discuss for now, so if you'd point the way, we can continue our journey.
All right, then. Ooh, that's pretty. And yet there's Sarah with no suit on. Let's see. Gotta go.
Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then?
Yep.
Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
Nice to meet you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
Small arms.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off.
I want
Won't even
full-size
know they were
arms.
there. So, paying a visit to the people of Scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice
Scenic.
easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
Oh, okay.
Any questions before you head out?
No questions, sir. All set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Will do. I don't know that I've ever seen that cafeteria before. Huh. Never did. Is that thunder here I'm hearing, or is that something on the... Buddy. Probably about to lose power again. This place where I live, the wind blows and power goes out.
It is pleasant to see you.
Freaking annoying. Oh, come on. I'm guessing one of those door
Engines purring.
indicators isn't connected correctly. Oh, look. One of those stupid doors things is on the bottom of the ship. Means somebody's gonna fall out while we're flying.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
I gotta go look. Man, I thought I had it figured out.
It's a strange feeling, knowing you're living through something.
Barrett?
Ah, weird. I was just thinking. Well, never mind. Hey.
Yeah, there's an extra thing there. It shouldn't be there. Dang it. Excuse me, Barrett. Is that his first name or his last name? I need to upgrade my shields pretty pronto. Muy pronto. And of course, it's going to be nighttime when I get there.
One instant. Stars are rearranged. And we are here.
I gotta find those landing gear.
We're locked in. I'm landing.
I think I'm just gonna take a little nap here until the storm ends and the sun comes up. How does that sound? Is that okay? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Watch a little TV, take a little nap. 9. Let me see. 12. There we go. It'll be the first time I've slept in about 6 months. A starborn, I guess we don't need as much sleep as most humans.
Get up and get going. We've got the stars to explore.
What did you need?
Nothing, thanks. Well, at least I didn't fall at the bottom of the ship. See if I can get out here. That
From
works.
what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
Captain, greetings.
Well, now that's a pretty picture, isn't it? Planet looks like a nightmare. There's a dead settler here, Sarah.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Nothing good, I can tell you that.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Wouldn't say it was in place. Creepy. It's upstairs. Another dead body, Sarah.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Nothing much in here. busted turret. A wrecked ship. Holy smokes. What was that?
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
But I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind. We should do what she suggests.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph.
What?
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Sounds like you could use my help.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm
Good
gonna
to see
need
you,
a
buddy.
tissue sample
How
from
you
it.
feeling?
And to get that,
Did you get
I
that
need
med
its
pack I sent you?
corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
All right, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Yes, Sarah is a bit of an attention hog. But that's okay. We love her anyway. Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein. Let's see, I think I want the big guns for this. Nothing a couple of days laying around in bed won't fix. I'm coming in the wrong way here. Yep, definitely coming in the wrong way. on in. Close up after ourselves. Yoink. Alright. Connection status. Reset security. Automated defenses. Tracking system. Status offline. Turrets delivered. Couple more tests.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? I wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
.5.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
That was uncalled for.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths of the colony.
Yep. Screw that nonsense. Going right in for the kill. Oh, this is where I just came from. Alright, then. You alright? Oh man, everywhere you turn there's a dead body. You okay?
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Oh, it's dead.
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
It's what I do. I believe the words you're looking for are "thank you for saving my ass."
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Yeah. Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
You want a med pack? I got an extra. Come on, baby. Why are you going this way? good lord. This is gonna take all freaking day. Is there something wrong with those stairs? Yuck. Oops, there we go. Okay, and that one. And okay, that one. And that one. And oh, not that one. Okay, how about that one? And how about that one?
Diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample.
What's it set up to
This
do?
Terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet
Until
somehow,
now.
they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous,
Damn peculiar.
but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy
Nah.
just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business?
That didn't happen.
That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic.
That's what we're looking at.
Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Sounds like we need to do something pronto. Yeah, well, I'll just say
There
that.
is.
Get it over with.
There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terramorph research in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it.
You're
But
gonna
we
have
also
beg,
need to get
borrow,
this
and
sample
steal.
properly analyzed. Get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample.
Of course you do.
What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize
Not
the
that
name.
Hadrian Sanan.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing.
Percy?
Full workup. He'll know what that means.
He still owes me $20.
I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars.
Yeah.
There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
1,800 credits. Man. I would like to be, I'd like to be able to just walk around with that kind of cash, you know? I mean, in real life. I'm gonna unlock this. I'm gonna waste a digipick, and it's gonna be something like a, I don't know, something stupid. Jiminy Christmas. There we go. And there. I knew it. Son of a... Although that's not a bad outfit.
If that was locked, there must be something they don't want us to find.
Yeah, it was nothing. Literally nothing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oop, it was already in place. Look at that. Look at that. Like butter. Alright, Sarah. Let's get back to the ship. Screwing around too much. Can I get aboard? No, it's still busted. Still busted. Damn it.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Carly GB. Good evening from Texas.
Pre-check complete. We're good.
Glad you could join us, Carly.
We're at Apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
Barrett, you are just a veritable plethora of useless words. Commander Tuala. That's a pretty picture. And we're waiting. And we're waiting.
I have things for you.
Oh? Is it a root? Is it a stalk of some kind?
Yep, here you go.
It is a stalk. Oh, it's just a flower. Aw. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
I think it's time I change out of my my cowboy outfit back into my there we go. That's the way I dress on a daily basis, by the way. Taking those steps 3 at a time. Commander?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver this nasty stuff to some dude on Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They didn't make it. Things didn't go as advertised. The only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag. Thing ate the settlers and nearly ate me. Wasn't really interested in the repairs.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database.
Presence I haven't felt since...
A lot of this data's been classified.
San Antonio, yes.
Service record.
I was just there a couple of weeks ago.
That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as... co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well... can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
This might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She thinks there could be more attacks like the one that wiped out the people of Tau Ceti. Let's see. She's not sure what it means. She wants a Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it. I'll do that one.
I see.
I see.
This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of.
Get used to it,
I did
buddy.
actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet.
Don't have to
Now
wait.
I guess you have 2 options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample.
What am I going to
Make
do?
sure you've
Not
got the
deliver
proper
the sample?
clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to
That's
ship
what I've been
services.
waiting for.
Now, if there wasn't anything else, I'd suggest you move out.
Oh, I'm moving.
For God's sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
Will you give me a break? Damn it, woman. Mind your own business. Let's see, why don't I just take the elevator? I have to go through all that bullshit. Nat station. Since I'm overburdened now and I can't fast travel, I guess.
Another day, another credit.
Although the inhabitants of San Antonio call it San Antonio. Well, I'll be damned. I finally got my YouTube control panel working on OBS. 3 concurrent viewers, 3 views. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You can sell some of this crap. Where's... There it is. Got turned around. Who's this guy?
Selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know.
Looks like a guy I used to know that worked at Ryujin.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
Come here. There you go.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look.
I got some junk to sell. Let's see. Helmets, space... Holy smokes, how many spacesuits do I have? That ought to help a little bit. Let's see, 710. I don't know if I have any weapons that are that cheap. Ah, yes I do. 267. Okay.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Anytime. Cousin's wife told me one year they had a bunch of tarantulas on the porch. She was unfazed about moving them. Oh man, I would have to burn the house down. Told me don't play that. Tarantulas, scorpions, all those kind of... But, you know, being from Australia, you ought to be used to having the world try to kill you. Yeah, in my neighborhood, when it rains a lot, we end up with copperheads and rats and other type of nasty no-see-ums.
Hey,
Black widow
what can I do
spiders,
for you?
such.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always... Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. Go away. Perfect. I hope that was just the door and not the ladder. Please tell me that's what it was. Alright. Gonna get rid of these. And get rid of that. And get me a Vanguard shield. And I'm gonna get me some Vanguard obliterators. There we go. These are literally the best weapon in the game. Ah. Frickety frick. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Flight check. Weapons. The auto projector. Alrighty. What else? I don't think I can paint that. Let's see. Nope. 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 All right. Cross your fingers and hope that I didn't delete the ladder from my... but there is something that I need to double check on. For whatever reason... Right, so I don't need a door there, but I do, apparently. I don't think I do. I don't think I need a door there. And I'm going to put it there. Whoa, come back, come back. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not going to be able to get in again. Those doors are giving me hell. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So if you've noticed, what I've done here is I've got 6 obliterators and only 2 of the what do you call them? There we go. Suppressors. I suppose I could find a better suppressor. Probably, yeah, definitely, probably better suppressor, better fire rate. But anyway, and no missiles. So, I mean, this is designed for capturing and boarding. Let's see. We're good. We're good. That's all. Oh, huntsman spiders. Jeez, oh Pete. Where was I? 5,000. $810. If I took a trip to Australia, I'd be afraid to leave the airport. Hey, it worked.
Let's get this crate into space.
What are you calling a crate? I still think there's 2 doors there. See? There's 2 doors and they're overlapping. I forget where we're going.
Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
What? Shut up, parrot. Getting on my last damn nerve. Thanks for joining, Carly. Good to see you.
Engines firing. Here we go.
And just like that, we're in space.
Just like that. Oh. A million dumb little side quests coming our way. That's a good looking gun you got there, Sarah. I'm gonna need to start doing some Trackers Alliance things. I need to up my ammo collection.
Stay away from the 6th circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Is that Starbuck?
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
I think that's Starbuck. See? As soon as I walk through the door, freaking side mission.
Look at this
Help
place.
Mitch.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
It's a stoic life.
How's it going?
How you doing,
Can I help you?
Manaki?
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority?
I am.
I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
I'm looking to make a trade, Manaki.
Cool. That's what we do here.
Let's sell some junk, shall we? Yeah, that's actually a decent gun. These are not. $43, $26, fully auto. That stupid Kraken. What's crack-a-lackin'? Why is there a folder in my pocket? Any books to sell? Nope. Nope. I got a lot of junk though. I can get rid of those. Okay. Well, we'll sell some stuff from... Urban Eagle. And not much left, huh? What's, we can sell some of these. Assault spacesuit. Bounty hunter suit. It's only got 2,300 left. Get rid of that one. 989. Maybe there's a pack. Deep Seeker pack. There we go. 573. I want to sell my Ranger pack. 143. Let's see. I don't know where those stolen Solar Frontier games come from. Or the cosmetic supply box. I don't know why they always say they're stolen. So much junk. Just one. Oh, two. Yeah. One toilet paper tube.
Yo, stay good out there.
See you next time, Manaki. You okay? Mr. Inbayar?
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh.
Oh.
Not here for a delivery, are you?
I'm not. I was told a man named Walker works here.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too.
Ah, yes,
we had
Talabar.
such high
I am
hopes
back.
for Percival.
The storm
I
passed.
brought him on myself to do
Router
medical
reset.
and biological consulting
I'm back
around the
live.
city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to
was a
run off
foolish thing
after
to
a
do.
discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere.
Never
Plenty of
invest your
cracks
own
on the
money in
silver.
somebody else's business.
But at this point, it's probably for the best.
I can track him down for you.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
No. I'm not your bill collector. I just need to know how to find him.
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Gotta keep Sarah on my good side.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Yeah, and I'll get plenty of attitude in the midst of it, too.
Graffiti and other street art is not tolerated for Civilian City Ordinance 5.82.
Red-eyed
Failure
bastards.
to comply with the ordinance will result in fines not exceeding 5,000 credits or 100 hours community service.
Regulation of the Trackers Alliance. The Alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone. But if history is any judge.
What do you got to say?
UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Thanks for the input.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Piss off, creep. What if I like drinking around morons? Can I drink here? Easy now.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker?
Speak to the bartender.
Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
I know you're hiding Walker. I'll deal with his debt if you'll put us in contact.
Quite the bold claim to make.
It's no claim.
But if you are actually willing to help Percival, well, I might be inclined to return the favor. A friend to one devil is a friend to us all.
Oh, okay. Now everybody's got friends. I'll see if I can get rid of the debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion. Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away.
Who does?
Rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
No, I never do.
And, one friend of Percival's to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that led out right into the authorities' store.
Well, what the hell is stopping you guys from doing this?
An entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now,
wow, thank you.
What say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you. Percival's eerie friend, come here.
I'm here.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
That's the plan.
Failure to comply with this ordinance will result in fines not exceeding...
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any...
B&E?
Aqueous hematite. Mars
Gesundheit.
is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable.
Really?
You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Sounds pleasantly easy. I assume there's a reason you haven't done it already.
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Ain't that always the
dear.
way?
I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow. But sure, I'll help.
Great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
By the time I get to the spacer leader, there won't be any more spacers to run away.
Adherence to this law is imperative.
Even the most cutthroat pirates fear the Mantis. It has been many years since we've heard any report on the Mantis, until now. UC Security interrogated spacers who claim that Mantis is back and thirsty for righteous vengeance.
Oh, he's back, baby.
Security says that this is just the latest retelling of a ghost story. But for myself, I hope it's real.
Oh, it's
Go
real.
Get him, Mantis.
All right.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Now, do I want Moya? Is that his name, Moya, as a crew member? I don't know. I am not going to run all the way over there like some sort of plebe. I'm going to drive like a grown-up. wish this thing had a gyro stabilizer. Yeah, we are. All right, let's see. I think I want... I want to use the hard target. Let's put that right there. Number 4. I think this is the first time I've ever been here during the daylight hours. See, this is why you want the recon scope. Three down. Come on. There you go. Sucker. Moving in for the close shot. I am a ruthless bastard.
The frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
Hey now. Watch where you point that thing. Oh man, I forgot to... At least there was a way to kick. Bonk. I forgot to transfer all this garbage that I'm carrying to the ship. Here. I always look, but I never find anything. always looks like it's been on fire.
These access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Not to worry. I've done this a few times. What the hell? I don't know if that's my mouse doing that.
Not sure power like that was meant for humankind.
Well, I have it, so... Whoa. What the hell? One more down there somewhere. Where is he? Two more down there. See him. Don't know where they are. Show themselves soon enough.
Don't leave any of that behind.
There he is. What is he hidden behind? I can't see him. Headshot City. My gosh. Why so complicated? There we go. Uh-oh. How'd that happen? Screwed that up. Oh well. What you got there? Paramagnon. Oh my god. Can't get my mouse to work. Space trucker bar duds. Oh man, it's starting to get steamy in here again.
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
You'll pay for that! Where the hell are you? Take cover!
Oops. Missed him. Incoming. Sarah, don't you dare step in front of the firing line. What is that, beans? That's a lot of green beans. Man, they got some good food. Shepherd's pie, chicken marsala, meatloaf, ham and cheese sandwich. Man. Way to go, Sarah. Keep an eye on things. Oh my gosh, what is with these? There's something weird going on here. One, two, three, four. No, three. Exactly the same. And this one. Something really weird's going on. I'm not sure. Well, there you go.
Nicely done.
Oh, tired of that. Miner jumpsuit. Adhesive. I don't know why I got before this mission is over, Sarah is going to be bitching about me carrying too much. Explorer space helmet. Nothing in here. Nothing but the crapper. Space trucker helmet. I almost feel sorry for him sometimes, you know? Almost.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Mid-packs, ammo. You see one of those, Sarah, shoot it. Those little bastards will sneak up on you.
Look at all this old drilling equipment. Let me have a few moments. There's something I'd like to discuss.
For freak's sake. Take the long way around.
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down using the caves in the back of the area.
Perhaps you should just try to keep up with it, Sarah. What is it? What is it, Sarah?
There's something I need to talk to you about. You've got something for me?
I'm waiting for
Thanks
you
for
to talk
taking
to me.
time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
What, while we've been down in this mine?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead, with you.
Oh. I see. You upset that I'm keeping you away from the lodge?
You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
That's not bad.
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
Ridiculous.
Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination, so I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value.
So here's the problem with talking with Sarah. There is no simple go on. Because she doesn't want you to talk to her, she just wants you to listen.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
Well, at least Constellation is a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
You need an executive assistant.
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now.
I like her companion quest, but that little kid is just a pain. We'll figure this out together.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you.
Yes, you are.
You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I give a damn. I'll always be here for you, Sarah.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me.
What are you talking about?
It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me.
Boy, you're jumping to
I'm
conclusions.
Just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
That's right. Presumptuous bitch. Furious Assassin's Combat Knife.
Find anything useful?
Nothing in there. And nothing up there. There's somebody down there that's gonna shoot at me. Get him in midair? No. What the hell was I shooting? Don't ever let me make fun of your aim again, Jay. I can't shoot for shit.
Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, Thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
That was easy. Advanced negotiator. All right, what's in here? Ah, gee whiz. These guys were freaking paranoid.
Where did you learn to pick up? You know what, on second thought, I don't want to know.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
What am I doing? Ah, key. I would have never found that on my own. Come on, Sarah. Let's get out of here. Ah, damn it. I'm like 15 miles from my car. Oh. Only 100 meters. Unless that was just 100 meters to the rock.
Let's put it in gear.
Oh, look at that. I went too high. I went too high, and now I'm about to die. Always looking for pictures.
Let's push it!
That was a bit of a rough landing. Be getting in better shape. I'm able to run a little bit longer than I used to. If only that was happening in real life. Care about the Lux condos. Why would you just strike up a random conversation with some dude walking past about freaking condos?
Yes, a special rule needs to be made. You can find redemption, just do it somewhere else.
Spacers are a menace everywhere. But on the Altair system, we've heard that an unlikely alliance pacified the system. A credible source said the Freestar Militia and UC Marines banded together to defeat a large force of spacers preying on colonists in the system.
That was me.
When
I was there.
Comment, UC Command said that the Marines were involved in routine training exercises.
Nah.
Whatever really happened, it's good that at least one system is safe from spacers today.
The Mantis helped.
Told me this job would be tough. I don't see what the big deal is.
I thought his last name was
You
Cambridge.
got the slate. Let me see. Reduce joint wear. Oh, increase lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's got to be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that?
Sure. I could sell ice to a cold guy.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, use that
Appreciate
if you
it.
can. Good luck.
Maximizing your output.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
You said that already.
Terraforming is a more important advancement than space travel.
Can do something about this common threat. But cooperation is in short supply after the colony.
But we can't even breathe the air.
The seventh system.
I always listen to the news. In case they're talking about me.
Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work.
Was there something else?
I got a business proposal for you.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity. but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
I call it pick-me-up.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
Synergy.
An interesting proposal, if your data pans out.
Oh, it
But
pans.
where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers. Or so I've heard.
Not anymore.
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials. The licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened, thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Mounds of credits.
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped. Well, it seems we have a deal then. And here, a finder's fee from the authority.
Is that your own
A
personal
perfectly
money?
reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts.
I already feel
It was a pleasure doing
shortchanged.
business with you.
Only 4,500 credits.
The city of Sidonia is proud to be a pillar of support for the United Colonies. Seek your local Marine recruiter if you wish to sign
Man,
up
I'm
for
running
military
around
service.
like a freaking running around thing. Lou! Lou! You one-eyed bastard. Ah!
Yeah?
I took care of Percy's debt.
Did you now? Fine work.
Fine work.
My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there. But it sounds like you might have already tossed those drakes.
Yep.
Yeah. The passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Alrighty.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Okay, let's go.
While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged,
I think it's about time I take another break because the heat is getting stifling in here.
Window and a chaotic battle
please
ensued.
always drink
After all
responsibly.
system forces arrived, the outmatched Crimson Fleet managed to jump out moments before their defeat. This is yet another black eye in SysDef's never-ending struggle to contain the elusive Crimson Fleet.
Alright. News flash over with. Gonna take a short break, get some cool air in here, and I will be right back in 3 minutes.
A shootout in Sidonia. unnamed tracker opened fire on their mark in the middle of a busy spaceport. Although no one was injured except the tracker's target, this newest spate of violence has renewed the call for stricter regulation of the Trackers Alliance. The Alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone. But if history is any judge, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome.
And we're back. So, I've been trying to figure something out with my stream deck. I'm gonna see if it works.
It has been many years since we've heard any report on the man.
Hey, it did work.
You seek security in
I believe everyone deserves a second chance, just not him.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You
it
can
did
find
work.
redemption, just do it somewhere else.
Before you say anything, no, Mars is nothing like Earth.
Hey, so I
Even
get
Earth is nothing like what Earth used to be.
get away from these idiots. So I did one of those Stream Deck buttons where you can post to your chat, and it works. I know it seems like something small,
Watch out
but
for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
I'm telling you, that's Starbuck.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate filing litter reports.
Nothing bad happens today.
Waylon?
Oh, how are you?
You seem a little nervous.
Well,
You okay, buddy?
I guess I am. The thing is, I get injured on the job a lot. Nothing too serious. I've lost a few fingers and toes and stuff. Well, I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment. I'm pretty sure she's annoyed and sick of seeing me. I don't blame her. I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology.
Who the hell are these
guys?
guys?
Where to even start? I don't want to come across as weird or annoying.
You like being a miner?
No. Oh, I mean, was that too frank? I don't know. I mean, the job pays well, but it's dangerous and hard work. I hurt myself a lot, too. I'm definitely looking forward to my contract being up so I can leave.
Please don't hurt me.
I don't really know what I'll do after.
I've been hurt a lot.
Man, this is all so stressful.
Oh, man. Take it easy, dude.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. So who the hell is
Red
this?
Devils used to train here on Mars. Imagine being part of that.
You see Marine. I haven't seen those uniforms before. So, in case you're interested, the snack of the night is Starburst jelly beans. I discovered those over the Easter holiday, and now I'm hooked. They're like crack to me. Let's go, Sarah. Hop in, baby.
I'll try not to be a backseat driver.
Especially since you're in the front seat. That's not where I'm supposed to go, is it? Where is the, where's the employee door? That's where I need to be. Dang it. Cannot fast travel while driving. Where is the employee exit? Ding dong, dang it. Well, there it is right there. See, that's a bug that I don't like. The waypoint didn't show up until I actually started heading towards it. Come, my love. Whoops.
Exploring these mining operations has given me a new appreciation for the risks Dusties take to make a living. My word. I can't imagine how an engineer could make heads or tails of this chaotic collection of drilling machinery.
I guess they know what's what. Gosh. Insane.
Well, let's explore explains why the miners ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame.
Nope, I'm not gonna fall for it. Aqueous hematite.
Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat. I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
Whoa. Whatever you do, guys, don't make a direct path to your door. That would be wrong.
Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Adrian sent you. Did she look okay?
She's alive.
Terramorph. She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way? Hadrian said that, huh?
Yep.
If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Open. Merry Christmas. Ah, stupid rivets.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
That's right. You're welcome, by the way.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
All right, just get the... cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
I collected it myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh?
Nope.
This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Everybody's heard of it.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either.
What
I
would
don't
those
think
be?
it was transported to Dalseti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
Nope.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now.
Yep.
Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Well, great. Where's the damn lift? I can't remember. This isn't right. Yep.
Oh, the fact that the UC was entertaining the notion of xeno-warfare angers me to the core.
Ready? Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to run all that way. And Percy won't get in the car with me, so... Oh, there he is. Boom, 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 boom.
elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them cool. I hate running.
You know, after the first 300-400 times you do this, it does start to get a little old. What is with those freaking ladders?
A new novel written by
Is that really her?
Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere.
Careful. Low gravity means one wrong step and you could go flying.
Get in there, Percy. Get in there. Go on. Go on. You freaking get in there.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
It was a bit of a pain, but nothing I couldn't manage.
Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
If all you need is someone to charm higher-ups, I'm your guy. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists.
What?
Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
And deservedly so.
Oh. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
By the way, I came across the research facility where you tried to train those terramorphs. It was not a good idea.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Something you need?
No, I'm good. Holy smokes.
White. Constellation vessel. Sam? Sam, is that you? I could use a little help if you're not too busy.
Direct to the target engine formation base.
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible, terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
Where the hell is she? Jesus.
I had it covered, but happy to be in your debt again.
So what, if we count this incident as the second time I've saved you?
It's not a competition, Sam.
Sure it isn't. So there's that time at the asteroid belt, the one on Neon. So, I still owe you 3, Lillian.
4. You always forget that cargo freighter with the explosives.
4. Definitely 4 then.
But, Captain, in all seriousness, your help is appreciated.
You didn't seem to be doing much of anything.
I'm glad Blake scooped you up when he had the chance. You're a hell of a ranger. Is Cora on board?
Mom!
Oh, babe girl. It's so good to hear your voice.
Babe girl.
Can we come over and visit?
Sadly not now, honey. I'm still on the clock.
So are
Friend
we.
never sleeps.
Saving the damn universe.
I've been doing good. I managed to even have a social life. Well, a little bit of one.
This has to be one of the signs of the apocalypse.
Remind me again why I was happy to see you, Sam. I am planning a proper vacation one day. I hear Paradiso is nice.
Is this the famous vacation you've been planning since before I met you?
Always with the wisecracks. Captain, nice moves. It's good to know my daughter's in good hands.
That's right.
What about me?
What about you, Sam? I'm kidding. You always said I need to have a better sense of humor.
Forget I ever mentioned that.
Take care.
I didn't even have full shields on that little jaunt. So, what's the other ship? See another ship. Well, folks, it looks like coming up on 7 hours for this.
Hell of a city, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
7 hours for this stream. I think I'm going to call that a night because this horrible chair is about to kill me. We pick it up tomorrow. We'll meet Hadrian in front of Mast and we'll go hear about what a horrible, horrible situation we're in. So, until tomorrow, later nerds.